Are we dancing? We're live now. Where's the music? I think it's only in my head. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I've got the 70s on. It's not really one of those kind of songs. How are you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Dana?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
It's Friday. It's a good day. Sun is out.
It's been a good week. It's incredible outside. I know because I took the garbage out this morning. So, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You took the garbage out, so you know it's a good day.
You know, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's funny. Have you ever had those things happen when you think to yourself, oh, I wonder where I put that? And you look everywhere and then you come sit back down and it's right underneath my seat. I honestly, in my mind, I didn't even look. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I didn't even look for it. I just kind of thought, oh, I wonder where my intake forms are for CQuex. So I have them. They can sign off on them. That was my thought yesterday when I was talking to you about forms, remember? And I was like, oh, yeah, I wonder where I've got those CQuex sign off forms.
Nice.
It magically appeared under my chair.
Did the cat have them? I think maybe the cat took them.
Maybe the cat took them.
Yeah.
I made Jaden open up her door so the cat goes there instead of with me. She follows me around worse than the dog.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
That's okay, though. That's okay. So it's Friday. Usually it's question day. Are we doing questions today?
Yeah, we're doing questions. We've had a few different questions, and I've kind of Googled through our Creepy Guy website there that, some of the questions that people actually have about digestive enzymes, because I don't think about it so much because I'm not on the other end of things. So I kind of have to Google and see what people are wondering about this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it we covered throughout the week, but we can definitely, go through a few questions and see. One of the big ones that I was wondering, or people have been asking about, is what digestive enzymes do we naturally just have in our system? And one of the ones that what's that?
Great question.
Great question. Yeah. Instead of taking digestive enzymes, we do actually have digestive or regular enzymes in our system. When we think of enzymes, more of the times than not, we think about digestion. But as we've proven all week, we've covered all kinds of enzymes for all different kinds of issues. But if we have the proper amount and proper constituents in our stomach acid, we actually have what's called protease, which is produced in the stomach. It's actually produced in the pancreas and the small intestine, but it's a chemical that really just helps to break down proteins, basically. And in the stomach, we also have pepsin, which is the main digestive enzyme attacking those proteins as well, too. Pancreatic enzymes, they go to work on protein as well in the small intestines. So for anything that's left over that's going into the small intestines, that works there too. And then what was the one we said for the mouth? It was amylase, I believe, is one of the ones that goes in that we make through that chewing mechanism. It triggers the release of that enzyme into our mouth. So we have lots. It's just a matter of being able to have everything working properly in our system, having the proper nutrients, the proper amount of hydrochloric acid in our stomachs to be able to have the enzymes working properly in there as well, too. So
nice.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
Well, it's debatable. Some days more than others.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So it's important. I mean, so how can we ensure that this is actually working in the body at the best?
Well, I believe you're going to have decrease in symptoms, first of all. depending upon what you're taking the enzyme for. So again, just going back to the regular digestive enzymes, you're going to have decreased bloating. You're going to have decreased flatulence and gas. You're probably going to get a lot more energy because of the simple fact that you're actually going to be absorbing the nutrients into your system as well too. And it's good. Yeah, I would just basically say it would decrease any kind of gastric upset that you're having at that point. So the bloating, the gas, the flatulence, the upset,
all that
that
good
kind of situation. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's definitely going to be showing up. And I mean, again, it could happen within a couple of days or even just per meal, basically, that it can definitely decrease. I know with my husband, he has trouble digesting meat now for whatever reason. So if he has a digestive enzyme before he eats, and that's the thing is you have to have it about 20 minutes before you eat the meal, not after, not during. And it really does help with that digestive process. And he doesn't end up screaming all night in nightmares because he's got undigested crap in his gut that's keeping him awake. This is what he feels is the issue. He hasn't been diagnosed or anything, and kind of makes sense to us. So
I think it's amazing that he goes right in it and associates nightmares with not digesting food, right?
Yeah, it seems to be that way though. I mean, the connection seems to be there. Like when we follow patterns, if he has a steak, even a small amount of steak for something for dinner, and that evening, that night, he's got some night terrors going on. He's just not able to digest it properly, and it just kind of sits there. And when he lays flat, obviously it's the gravity's not helping, and it's just not moving. It's just sitting there. But he has a lot of really kind of weird connections between things, and he usually blames it on having to fart, which is I think that's just part of his makeup. But sometimes he would have headaches. He would have chronic headaches, but then he would either release gas, one form or another. And he says it feels better. And I have a feeling that has to do with the vagus nerve quite a bit because of the connection. Remember when you had headaches and stuff like that, we were trying to figure out what the connection was between how you were getting the headaches and how get rid of them after a while. And yeah, but he says, I mean, if he's the one it's his body. If he feels relief, then he feels relief. It's not me to say you're full of crap. That there's no connection there. I can't say that to anybody that, it's their bodies. They know what they're doing. So yeah. So what other questions do you think? What about
I don't know. What questions?
Okay.
What questions?
So what about probiotics and digestive enzymes?
Oh, is a probiotic a digestive enzyme?
Yeah.
Is it?
No. It's your turn. You answer.
No, I always get asked the questions. I'm just loading Facebook here. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just found it so fascinating all this week, actually, the parallels to understanding enzyme therapies or enzyme work or digestive enzymes with health in the body. I think that's been the most fascinating thing this week with that, really. Yes?
Yeah, I agree.
And,
I agree.
yeah, and how important it is to even with something as simple as that fruit salad. So does that mean having papaya and kiwi, a little cup of fruit salad before dinner? Tomatoes don't have a digestive enzyme, do they?
I'm sure they do. I can Google
I'm
it.
trying to think here, why in the old days did they start with a fruit cup or did they end with a fruit cup? And what do Italians do? What is their order of eating? I think salads are always last. So
Okay, well, Tomatoes essentially are just made a little bit more acidic, but I mean, yeah, back in the day, they used to start a meal with a little glass of tomato juice.
Why?
Remember? My grandpa used to do that. I don't know. The
Weird.
aperitif of some kind. There must have been some reason for it though, too. But I mean, when you start turning around and looking at food combining, you know, that theory of not eating certain foods with other foods because they cause reactions or they kind of count each other out or anything like that. The thing with fruit is that, and they say not to have fruit at the end of the meal because, again, it's that putting sweet things on top of perhaps heavy proteins, and they won't digest properly because the proteins are going to sit there and stew for a long time, especially meats or whatever. They're going to stew for a long time. And then, of course, well, what do the fruit want to do? Fruit wants to ferment and get all bubbly and everything else because it's so full of sugar. And it will
it
cause a lot of
digests the
gas.
quickest.
Yeah. So you want to have, you know, fruit by itself or before a meal. For that reason alone, I think. You know, it's because it's going to cause fermentation and gas and stuff like that.
Interesting, eh? Interesting how that this kind of like, oh, I guess we should be starting with a fruit salad of papaya and kiwi, and then move into salad, and then move into your main foods because they take the longest to digest, right?
Yeah, you want to, and you just got to think of it like you're piling one thing on top of another. So you want to have, you know, the things that are going to digest easily and quickly and get through your system at the bottom. So you eat that first and then work it out from
The
there.
one thing too to remember when you're eating meat products is to chew your damn food.
Big time. Big time.
Huge. That's
Yeah.
really going to help the whole body, help the whole system, help the whole aspect of, you know, if you chew your food, if you chew your food, one, it helps release more digestive juice in through the mouth. Even talking about it, my mouth is saliving. So, but
Yeah.
it exercises the face, but the chewing so that this production works faster, so that your stomach doesn't have to work so hard. And in theory, you'll actually have more energy during the course of the day.
Because you're not using that extra energy to digest. And it takes a
So
lot of
simple.
energy. Yeah.
It's so simple. Why the heck do we not do that?
So I've got some interesting information here. So carbohydrate foods. So you're talking like your breads, your pastas. Everybody knows what a carb is these days. And acidic foods. So your lemons, your limes, your grapefruits, pineapples, tomatoes should not be eaten in the same meal because the acid in so the enzyme ptyalin acts like an alkaline medium and is destroyed even by the mildest of acids. So if we have, let me see here, ptyalin is probably from the carbs, is going to be destroyed by any of the acidic foods that you're going to be taking in. So like your tomatoes and lemons and limes and stuff like that, which is kind of interesting, I thought. Of course, I'm a very much big geek when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So I'll have to send you this, Dana. It's really cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. So basically, you know, you want to really just, again, eat your fruits by themselves. I mean, have a big bowl of fruit for breakfast in the morning. As opposed and try not to have like it in a parfait, even though everybody loves parfaits. I'm thinking back to my Shrek days. Everybody loves a parfait, but you really just want to not have it with the Greek yogurt or anything along that lines. I mean, you can make perhaps a chia seed pudding with it. I guess that would be a little bit more because the dairy, you're not having the dairy in it at that point, but definitely trying to have like your fruits by themselves as much as possible. Let's see here. Yeah, this is all about food combining and digestive enzymes. So this is pretty cool, actually. Cool, cool, cool. That's just me, though.
Are you gonna put that info in the show notes for
Yeah,
everyone?
I can for sure. Yeah. Cool. So something else. Where are you? Are you there?
Nothing.
You got nothing.
I'm here. Nothing.
It's Friday. It's Friday. Okay, so
Honestly, yeah.
going back to probiotics and digestive enzymes. So again, when we're looking at digestive enzymes, we're looking at something that you want to take, like I said, about 20 minutes before you meal. You don't have to do it every meal, but if you know that you're going to have an issue, or you think that you're not going to be able to digest or anything like that, take a digestive enzyme before your meal, and it will definitely help. As far as probiotics go, you're going to want to take them anywhere from once, depending on the kind, to 3 times a day. And you're going to want to take those on an empty stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So, they get into your system. They're not being destroyed or being worked up by anything else that's going on in the stomach at that time. So, and they're for different things altogether. So the digestive enzymes help you digest the food that might be a little bit more hard to digest. But also then the probiotics are just live bacteria, basically, that is going to be put into the gut to help it repopulate. And somebody that, they say, well, I took probiotics last February for this or whatever, I should be good. Well, no, because our diets don't change, and our diets, our lifestyles don't change unless you're really changing in your diet and making some big and lasting changes. Probiotics are something that are probably, you should at least take in 1 bottle every season. So maybe not something that you have to take all the time, but I would say go through at least 1 bottle a season. It's going to help with the immune system. It's going to help, and we could do a whole friggin' week on probiotics alone. But
we'll do that
after the minerals, yeah. But it's just something that you definitely should be part of your healthy repertoire. All the things that you're going to be doing, it should be part of that. So people that take vitamins, probiotics should be just as normal and just as plentiful as that. So that's not what I wanted to add. I'm just sorry, I'm distracted doing 2 things at once here.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's benefit. I mean, if there's anything you can do, and even with probiotics, I always tell people rotate them. Rotate your.
Oh yes, you always rotate them too. Yeah.
And it may be the same with digestive enzymes. You may want to ensure that if you take a digestive enzyme, that you are actually rotating the sources, so that you're getting a variety of different enzymes. You just don't want to always take amylase or lipase or those.
Pineapple.
You want to take a variety and a variety of sources, perhaps different brands. Because as any bacteria becomes, well, I always look at it this way. When people ask me about probiotics, if you're only taking 1 and you're taking it at like 15 billion, then you're imbalancing the system again. There's thousands of types of bacteria in the body. Yeah, lots of different.
Yeah, there's apparently there's more than there is cells in the body.
Right. So it's like you're only then throwing in 3 types every day, 3 times a day, then you become and create this imbalance anyways. I know you shouldn't have to take them you need to give your body a break to ensure that they can survive and live by themselves as they should. And it's always
they only have a lifespan anyways. That's very short. So I mean, and especially if you don't change your diet, you don't change your lifestyle, the bad ones are going to flourish, and they're going to take over, and they're going to eat up the good ones. That's not how it works, but that's essentially what's going on. Yeah, you have to cycle them out for sure, because there's like trillions and trillions and trillions of them. And yeah. But yeah, we should do a whole week on those too.
The different types, because there are specific, just as much as specifics there is with enzymes to the health of the body and the different areas of the body, the different probiotics, and that's a lot of things people don't know that, right? So the probiotics, I think, are super incredible.
Yeah,
that's another great topic. How
I
exciting
know.
is that?
Yeah. But I am excited about next week with minerals.
Always great topics to talk about.
I know. Excuse me. We're talking about minerals next week. Not exactly sure which ones, but I think Dana's got a couple up her sleeve that she wants to really expound upon and give us some insight with regards to different minerals in the body. Because I know you've been taking a lot of different minerals, natural.
I do. I focus a lot. I focus a lot on mineral work, because I believe it's foundational.
Yeah.
Right? Can't build a bone without it. So
no, goodness, no. And I mean, we're going to be.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's more than just calcium and phosphorus and magnesium. It's like there's a whole pile out there that we definitely can probably do a whole month on it. But yeah. Go ahead.
I love it. I have a big time lag, so I apologize.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
I feel like it's like the Matrix. And it's Friday. Oh,
and it's Friday.
Want to do my robot. And anyways, but that's all we talk about. We talk about stuff all the time. Let's be crazy. Yeah. So it's been a good week, honestly. For me, it's been a fantastic week. I've really dug in deep with each of my groups. I know you always do. You're really consistent with that. You do such a fabulous.
Oh, Dana. I think I've lost you. Right in the middle of a compliment. Oh. Anyways, yes, we've had a really busy week, and Dana has been doing an incredible job with her 5-day detox. I know she's been every day talking to all the people in her group. If you missed it, that's okay, because next time you can join in again with her their 5-day detox next time around. It's not going to be an issue. I think you're doing it on a monthly basis, aren't you?
Yes. Sorry. Totally lost all internet there.
That's okay.
I think we need a new router. I think we need a new router. I don't want to do it, but I think we need a new router, because this has been happening lots, and it doesn't work when you're trying to run an office from home.
No.
It's not. No. Yeah. So the hormone detox is, or the hormone transformation, 12 weeks starts Monday. And
okay.
Starts, and it's my first kick at the real cat, and just dig in deep and have fun doing it. So, and as a founding member, beta launch price is the price, right? And it will double next launch in May. But yes, every month we'll be doing a hormone reset from the 1st to the 5th of every month. Although in hindsight, it's supposed to be day 8 of your cycle. So is that day 8 after the new moon?
Well, what part of the cycle though? That's the thing.
Day 8.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so day 8, that would be the first part. After no. Menses. So.
Yep, that's after menses. When you're back into the restroom.
So that's after the full moon, then, eh?
No.
No. Okay. I don't know.
New moon.
New moon.
Oh, okay. The full moon. Remember. Full moon. You're wild. You're crazy. You're vivacious. Mm-hmm. You're ovulating. You want to get pregnant, right? In evolution portion of things. That's how you got to think of it. Crazy, full moon, full egg, full ovulation.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought it was the other way around.
No, at the peak, you're ovulating.
Okay.
You're releasing. You're like, you're creative. You're being amazing. You want everything. You're alluring, right? All those endorphins, all those other awesomeness. And
Okay.
then comes to the new moon and you're releasing, you're letting go, you're in quiet time, you're in restoration.
Wow. Okay. That's good. I like learning new things. I didn't realize
Yes.
that. I have
So,
I'm a bit dyslexic, so I mix things up in my head too. So it
oh,
might
it's
be,
hard. It took a
I
long
always
time
get
to
it
get
upset.
used understand that, right?
Yeah.
And then it took forever to understand waxing and waning, which I don't understand anyways, but
Well,
it's
and then there's the whole luteal phase and the other one too, and that's
yes.
just a different name
Yeah,
for it,
so
which confuses me.
later
But
today, I mean, I've been trying every day, but my computer's really slow. And then my Word, I lost my 365. So it's just like one thing after another. So I must be doing a good job. I must be doing something right. I must be needing to say something important if I have all these struggles. It's the way I kind of look
oh,
at things. If
that's
I'm
what you have to
being,
say. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Just a pain in the ass for me. I don't know.
no,
It
if
doesn't
you
mean
have
anything
something
to
to
me.
say, you have important things to do, and the devil's trying to stop you with
Oh,
everything,
you're
every
okay.
trick in the book. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's how you kind of look at things. But that's just that's just my crazy. So that
Yeah.
starts Monday. So I'm very excited about it, and then it closes until May. June 1st,
Oh,
actually, it'll be June the 8th will be the next launch of the hormone transformation. June, and then so it's 3 times a year,
yeah.
and very excited about it. But yeah, every month I'll be doing a reboot, um, and I'm going to be doing uh, April 1st or with an intermittent fasted focus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. But you have a lot of things going to. I see all the beautiful spring cleanse stuff that you're doing, which is so exciting. And
Yeah.
I love the concept of eating for the seasons because it's important.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, according to TCM medicine, so traditional Chinese medicine, we really focus in on the liver in this time of year. So, really cleansing and allowing the liver to do the work it does. And I talk about
Hmm.
all the time. I don't know if I'm probably repeat myself quite a bit, but I mean, it really does need to be repeated and really sort of focused in on quite a bit the amount of toxins that we take in, especially the lethargy and the congestion and the different things that happen through a wintertime season, and then allowing the springtime to just release and let go and allow the liver to do the work that it needs to do and all that wonderful things. And that's why I really kind of push the spring cleanse during this season, because it's so very important and so very essential for our health. Doing the shred, did a talk this morning in our group with regards to inflammation. That's another topic that we could probably do a full week on. And inflammation is one of those things that we want to release. Another word for congestion, all these different things. And our livers become so toxic and burdened as a result. And we just want to shed it all in the spring. And that's why we're attracted to green in the spring. We're attracted to the green fruits and vegetables and the springtime and being able
You
to
mean
get
the
outside,
blue thing?
the green grass and different things like that. So it's it's amazing. It's amazing. So the spring cleanse is going to be available for everybody to grab for the next 3 months, because spring actually does arrive on the 21st or the 22nd of March, but we'll give people the opportunity to, especially in northern climes, it doesn't really feel like spring till maybe April, end of April, or even May. May 24 is kind of like the unofficial launch of spring or summer for us. So having that available for the 3 months and then going from there. So yeah, I do love my spring cleanse, that's for sure. So, but I
I think
guess
it's
we will.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say maybe we'll shut it down there, let everybody get on with their Fridays. Again, next week we're going to be talking about minerals, so make sure you catch us on our daily show. And we are going to, if you have any questions with regards to that, just again, reach out to us. We're here to help and here to answer as much questions as you might have. Throw them at us, trick us, see if you can stump us. Probably can. This is a learning curve for a lot of us, and the more we talk about it, the more we learn, and the more you guys learn as well too. So Have a great, Mother's Day weekend, not Mother's Day weekend. Oh my goodness. Women's Day weekend is this weekend. So all my women out there, have amazing, amazing International Women's Day celebration. Woohoo! Stay strong and proud, and don't take any crap from anybody. That's all I'm saying. Fight for your rights,
Just
and
saying.
equality, and all these other wonderful things that we deserve as women, as equals. Monday we actually have a women's circle, Paro circle for that. Dana and I are going to be participating in a International Women's Day conference, Women Inspiring Women. It's a global online conference that we're going to.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it's gonna
speaking
be,
at
yeah,
speaking at 6:45 tonight.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, it's going to be amazing, amazing weekend. Okay, guys, take care. Love you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Women's Day on Monday. Take care.
Yes, beautiful.